disclaimers before the video starts. Number one, my neighbor is doing something, so hear background noise. I'm sorry about that. Number two, the voice that you are hearing right now is not my real voice. It is AI generated, but everything I say in this video is real. I did record it, but put AI voice over it. Alright, that's all to say, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Bye, Royals! Bye, Royals! Hello, Royals. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, good night, good midnight, or wherever you are welcome. So today, me and Minnie will be, we will be giving you tips and tricks on how to age up your pets faster. So if you're like making a mega or a neon. So let's get into tip number one. So for tip number one is to have a grinding room, like just a little room that has like all the stuff you need to age up your pets. As you can see, there is one over there, which we will be going to now. And yeah, it doesn't have to be anything fancy, but if you want, you can make it nice. Right, so all you really need is some water, food, a bed, a piano. I'll explain why the piano in a second. And a bathtub. Remember, it doesn't need to be fancy, but if you want to make a fancy, feel ahead too. And now the reason why we need the piano is because when your pet gets bored or needs to go to the playground, you don't have to go all the way to the playground. You can just plop your pet onto the piano and it can do the playing and it won't be bored anymore. But yeah, that's all for tip number one. Let's go to tip number two. Right, so for tip number two is to trade for higher aged pets. That is tip number two. So I'm trying to make a mega otter. And I have this teen otter. Now, I could trade it for like a neon or like a post-teen otter. So you want to trade it for a higher age, because the higher the age, the quicker the pet will age up. And maybe you can just offer an otter for it, but that's not for everyone. Some people might want different things, or like maybe higher level as well. So that's for tip number two. Alright, let's get to tip number three. So for tip number three is to stock up on food and water and golden apples. Alright, I don't know how many times I have to say it to my friends, but yeah. Alright, so I'm gonna go and just show you all the places where you can get food and water. So yeah, let's go do that. Alright, so in the school, I'm pretty sure there are two ones you can get. Well, pardon me if I'm wrong. So, one of them is the Teacher's Apples, the classic. Like, it's just a classic, I feel. And you can only grab 30 of them. That's the limit. It's kind of a lot. So, yeah, but in Adopt Me, that's just the limit for grabbing that many apples. And you can actually take 30 sandwiches as well, which I think is very nice. Also, sorry if I sound a bit weird. I don't know what's going on with my throat. Yeah, but anyways, let's go on to... Alright, so once you get to the hospital, you walk in and there's water here. You can grab unlimited of these. So yeah, that's very nice. But the main reason we're here it is because when you go upstairs, there's actually golden apples. So when you're sick, you can just feed them the golden apple on the go, and they won't be sick anymore. So you're just gonna keep going over here, and then you're gonna come in here, and you're just gonna keep grabbing these, and you can only grab 30, like the other ones. So yeah, you can only grab 30. But anyways, let us go back to the next one. Another place you can go to is the supermarket. And you have Justin, and you can buy some food, and these donuts are actually free, and I was quite surprised by that. So you just grab a bunch of raw donuts, or you can wait and cook them, or you could add like vanilla and stuff. So yeah, that's all. Yeah. Anyways, let's roll back to our house as there is one more thing. So in your house, you can get a water cooler for I think it's 100 volts, and again, you can grab unlimited water as much as you please. So that's all the locations where you can get food and drinks that I know. And there's two that I didn't add that I will say now. For the pizza place, you can go make some pizzas and cook them. And in the donut place, no, not the donut place. In the salon, there's also unlimited donuts that you can grab. So yeah, that's all for tip number 3. On to tip number 4. For the next tip number 4 is to teleport to places or drive, whichever one you like. But I'm gonna show you all the places you can use and teleport. So you go to your backpack, then you go to the gifts, then you press the plus sign, teleport to gift display, yes. And you can either go to the pet shop or hospital or the nursery. You can actually teleport inside of the nursery by clicking the pets, or you can go to the school. Next location, you can teleport to the vehicles and press the plus, and you can go out, and you can go to the salon or the pizza place or the ice cream shop or the coffee or the playground. But if you teleport to the toy shop and you go out, then straight after you can just go to the pizza place, which I think is very nice. Also, you can teleport to the toys or vehicles if you're going to the campsite. And yeah, that's all I have for tip number 4. Let's go to tip number 5. So for tip number 5 is to get a helping hand. What I mean by that is like maybe try ask your friend to help, a trusted friend to help age up your pet, especially if you want them to age up a meal. Make sure they are very trusted, because you never know in Adopt Me, you could get scammed, and royals, you really need to stay safe out there. So, yes, you can give it to a trusted friend, or this is tip number 6. We're rolling in. Or for tip number 6, get an alt account, or old account. But I don't have either, so I can't do that. I just give it to a trusted friend. But if you have an alt or old account, then you can use them at the same time, or if you have like a sibling or a cousin or something like that. But anyways, that's all the tips I have for today. If I have any more, I'll let you guys know. But for now, that is all the tips I have for today. And I hope you enjoyed. And goodbye, Royal!